This is the COMA Girl Daily Podcast, written by Stephanie Bond. November 8th, Tuesday.
COMA Girl, you should be glad you're missing this freak show of an election.
Apparently, Roberta is relieving the stress of voting day with a half-dozen pumpkin spice crullers.
I mean, I took my lunch hour to go to the polls, and by the time I was through, I was so traumatized, I called my boss and said, I'm taking a mental health day.
The crullers smell divine, down to the sugary glaze.
People cutting line and pushing and calling each other names, and that's just in the parking lot. Inside my poll, it was like a riot in prison, and I vote in a church, she sighed. People have lost their dang minds.
She hummed her way through another cruller while I snorted the aromas she unleashed when she tore off little pieces and fed them to herself. I've seen how Roberta eats.
Girl, you're slobbering all over yourself, she said. Let me wipe your mouth.
Are the appetizing smells making my mouth water? That has to be a good sign. On the other hand, I'm turning into a drooling vegetable.
There, that's better.
She downed another cruller before licking her fingers with some good moans.
Okay, so I'm pissed off at myself for leaving the only clue I have to your baby daddy, that doggone San Antonio Spurs hat, the last time I was here. And no one here knows what happened to it. I'll tell you what happened to it. Someone stole it, that's what. Someone with a big old head or a big old head of hair. It's my newest case. The Who Stole the Damn Hat case.
Maybe I should have told Faraday the orderly Gabriel had stolen the hat right off my bed rail. But who knows how that message would have gotten garbled.
I didn't know you were going to have another surgery, she said. Since I gave your living will to Sydney, the least she could do was let me know you were going back under the knife, and to expect another flood of cards from all your nutty fans. I had to let the super coppa feel this time because he was so riled up over the bag of mail. She laughed. It wasn't too bad. Kind of reminded me of 6th grade.
When I was in 6th grade, I was still watching cartoons.
Anyway, let me read you some of the sweeter ones.
She dutifully described, opened, and read to me almost 50 cards that had arrived from all corners of the earth.
This one is from Pakistan. Now, how did someone in Pakistan get your mailing address? And how did they know how many stamps to use? I don't even know how many stamps to use on something that's going across town, much less to Pakistan. I missed Roberta, missed eating with her and laughing with her. She had her faults, but she's eminently good-natured and likable and makes life tolerable. So, besides the election, you know what else is happening this month, right?
Duncan is getting married.
Duncan is getting married, she sighed, on the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. His fiancée came in again to check on the cakes for like the 10th time, and she brought me an invitation to the wedding.
She shifted in the chair.
So should I go?
Of course you should go.
I don't think I should go.
Of course you should go.
On the other hand, you're carrying someone else's baby, so I'm thinking you're over Duncan, and maybe I should go.
Yes, go.
I mean, they have been good customers of the bakery.
Go.
And it would be a chance to wear the turquoise mohair cape.
Wait a minute.
The turquoise mohair cape is mine.
It's vintage. And mine.
So maybe I'll go.
Go, Roberta, go. I'll be here, aching inside.
Hello, this is Stephanie Bond, author of the COMA Girl Daily Podcast. You can give the gift of podcasting to a friend by showing them how to find an interesting podcast and how to subscribe. I hope you will consider sharing COMA Girl with someone you think would enjoy the story. Thanks so much for your support. And come back tomorrow for another episode of COMA Girl.